Hey guys, welcome back to Rule 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back for a brand new benchmark. Today we're testing out Mortal Kombat 1 for the Nintendo Switch. That's right, today we're testing out the Ryujinx emulator on my Intel Core i3-10105 with the AMD RX Vega 56 8GB VRAM graphics card. We're running with 32GB of DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory, and basically I always run this crap on the default settings. I was too lazy to get the full game, so we're only using the practice mode because I am a bit late to the punch on this one. I just said, you know what, let's just test this out, show you guys that it actually runs on this setup, and move on with our lives. Obviously, I've seen that this looks terrible on Nintendo Switch. I've seen the videos, guys. But yeah, these are pretty much normal settings. I actually don't change much with these types of things. And I'm going to uncap the frame rate, obviously, because it's a 60 FPS game, and here we go. So it is holding 60 at this, even with this setup. Obviously, when it has to compile shaders, it will stutter. At first, it was stuttering like crazy, which is to be expected. You see what I mean? Like when you have to load in stuff, obviously, it's gonna get bad. But that's fine. It makes sense. Also, it's still quite damn loud. I'm not sure if you can hear me here. That's better. We're using 9GB of RAM, so you know, Ryujinx and Yuzu are always a bit demanding. I think Ryujinx is a lot less RAM demanding. I'm trying with Yuzu as well, but Yuzu is causing issues for me at the moment. But yes, it will cause stuttering, as you can see, which it's doing right now. The frame rate has kinda tanked again because it's compiling stuff. I wouldn't really call this a great experience if you're wondering. If someone's really wondering. Also, the CPU is showing saying it's not really necessarily the best at the moment for this. And then I just leave it alone for a second, and eventually it will build back by itself. Or maybe it won't, you know? You wanna load back up for me? Real quick, please. There you go. So it'll do that. So not necessarily the best thing in the world. I'll do that again. Let's bring in and see what happens. That wasn't the worst this time. I would not call this playable. Let me just put it to you that way. But what I've seen, well, you know, I guess to each their own. But there's no graphical glitches if that's what you're looking for. This one actually runs. It just has a slow motion effect. Especially if you have a low, you probably need a higher end CPU for it. Which seems reasonable if I'm being honest with you. Let's figure some stuff out. Because we're going to be here for a while. Okay, so that's how you do that. Yeah, so no matter what I do, for some reason when I go to a certain area, it seems like in the middle, at the sides the game runs well, but in the middle, I think it's probably level design as well. I'm gonna pick another level now. Just because I let this level load in a bit, I'm gonna pick another level and show you guys what happens. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around for more pet content. As you can see, it can be rough. It can be rough. Like I said, the game is not necessarily the best in when you're looking at playable.
Scorpion. Smoke. Sonya Blade.
But let's pick a different area.
The Tea House.
Look at that frame rate. Like, yeah, it has issues, guys. Would not recommend. But if you guys like seeing me test the games, the newest games on Nintendo Switch emulators, don't forget to please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I tested here on modest system settings, you know. We try not to go too crazy with it. The RS Vega doesn't really have much to do with it. I could have tested this on any of the GPUs I had. It probably would have gotten the same result realistically. It's not pushing the Vega. Vega's chilling. It's mostly the CPU that gets hit hard. As you can see, my CPU is getting hammered right now, which is never a good sign. So it probably needs a second to load in as well because of the CPU. Like, oh wow, it got to 60 really quick this time. But yeah, every time you try to stab, you try to punch anything, it has to load it in the first time around first. So things are like, this is gonna happen. But anyway, I'm just gonna mute myself. So enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll see you guys next time.